It's a beautiful day for softball deep in the heart of Arkansas, live from Majestic Park in beautiful Hot Springs National Park, Arkansas. This is National Park College Nighthawks softball on your home for the Nighthawks, the Nighthawk Network. Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us. My name is Mark Oliver with National Park College. Today's games are brought to you by the following sponsors: by Hot Springs National Park, Arkansas, America's first resort; by Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield, Arkansas's largest health insurer; by Harbor House Prevention Services, and RAD, Rise Above Alcohol and Drugs. Nighthawk softball is also a presentation of the Arkansas Travelers Youth Foundation, the official team charity of Arkansas Travelers Baseball. Last but certainly not least, Nighthawk softball would like to thank Pafford Medical Services, serving Garland County and the surrounding areas. If you would like to support the Nighthawks this season, you can do so by visiting us online at np.edu/athletics. Welcome back to the ballpark, Majestic Park, the site of today's NJCAA Region 2 doubleheader, as National Park College plays host to the Aviators of ASU-Newport. Avery Creech takes the circle for NPC. We are underway here in Game 1 of our doubleheader today. No matter which team you are rooting for, let us know where you're watching from, who you're excited to see. We would love to give you a shout out on the broadcast today. The Aviators enter this NJCAA Region 2 action on a 3-game winning streak. 8-14 overall this season, 3-7 in Region 2 play. That's good for second in the Eastern Division of Region 2, also known as the Arkansas side. NPC, the number 1 team out of the Eastern Division. The Nighthawks 5-5 in regional play, 13-17 overall on the year. Coming off of a big 4-game road stretch, 2 games at Carl Albert State College and 2 games at the University of Arkansas Rich Mountain, where NPC earned a big series split there, delivering the Bucks' first regional loss of the season in an epic 12-inning performance for that young lady right there in the circle, Avery Creech. It has been a March to remember for Creech. Back on March 20th, throwing the second perfect game in Nighthawk history. Also earning NJCAA Region 2 Pitcher of the Week honors. And of course, as we mentioned, in that 12-inning masterclass against the University of Arkansas Rich Mountain, the most innings pitched in a single game by a Nighthawk pitcher. Number 21 continues to break records here at NPC. It is a leadoff single to start the show for the Aviators. Kylie Branscombe, the pitcher, with a single to center field. 1 on, no one out for the Aviators here in the top of the first inning. The batter will be Katie Moore, the shortstop. First pitch in on Moore will be a called strike. The throw down to first, safe is the call. The count will be 0-1 on Moore. Moore leads the team in batting average this year. .450 at the plate, 27 hits, 16 runs scored, 13 driven in for ASU-Newport. Count is 0-1 as Creech makes her way back to the circle for NPC. Pitch on its way, bunt down around third base, to throw to first, and unable to dig it out is Artigo over at first. It'll be runners on the corners when it's all said and done. So a hot start for the Aviators here. Moore able to beat that out there on the error in the infield. Branscombe moves to third on the play. And now the batter will be Gracie Smith. The third baseman steps to the plate for ASU-Newport. Smith batting .311 this year for the Aviators. 19 hits, 15 runs scored, 11 driven in. She looks to help her team light up the scoreboard first in this one. Creech looking to settle in and stop the bleeding here early. Throw down to second. And Hadley James' tag is not in time. Now 2 runners in scoring position. Stolen base for Katie Moore. Branscombe on third, Moore on second, and an 0-1 count on the third baseman, Gracie Smith. Creech winds and fires a comebacker right through the middle. That's going to score a run. They'll wave around two, but Marino's able to get the tag on to take care of the second runner. ASU-Newport will take the lead, 1-0 your score. But a great throw coming in from center field, Kira Burkhart right on time. And Coach Natalia Watkins out to talk things over with her infield here and get everybody settled in here in the top of the first inning. ASU-Newport with the early lead here, Gracie Smith with the RBI single. Branscombe scores on the play, Moore out at home on the play. The next hitter is the center fielder, Shaylee Mayfield. Mayfield batting .358 this year for the Aviators. 19 hits, 10 runs scored, and 13 driven in. She'll take ball one on the first pitch thrown, 1-0 on Mayfield. Next pitch is fouled away off the backstop to bring it even, one apiece. Creech takes a moment before getting set back in the circle for National Park College. The lone runner on first, Gracie Smith, with Emma Sowell right there next to her, and that one's popped up into the outfield. That ball will drop in shallow right field. Runners on first and second for ASU-Newport as the Aviators bats continue to remain hot here early. First four batters are aboard here in the top of the inning. Mayfield with a one-out base hit. Next up will be the catcher, number 12, Bailey Sanabria for the Aviators. Creech gets the call from her battery mate, Caitlin Marino. Pitches on its way outside. A designed pitch outside to see what the runners would do. Ball one. That ball drops low, 2-0. Good eye for Sanabria, who hopes to keep the rally rolling for ASU-Newport. Another pitch down low is now Aviator Nation threatening to load the bases here in the top of the first. Creech looking to battle back here from the 3-0 deficit. Pitch is on its way right down the middle, right on the money for strike one. There's a connection. That one's planted into right field. Newport is going to wave around a run. It'll be 2-0. That pitch, that ball getting away there. The runner will move on off to second on the play. 2-0 ASU-Newport here early with runners on second and third. RBI single for Bailey Sanabria. The next hitter will be the sixth hitter of the inning, second baseman Jessa Wiles. Breeze blowing in back toward home plate. Might be difficult for a hitter here. Pitch on its way, ball one. Wiles batting .333 this year for Newport. 18 hits, 11 runs scored, 10 driven in. Creech fires the 1-0, gets the strike call on the outer edge. That'll bring it even, one apiece. One out, runners on second and third. There's a swing and a miss there. Creech looking to battle back on the attack here, take care of business at home plate. A second out at home opens up a lot of options in the infield. Count is 1-2. Creech winds and fires. There's a slow roller to Hadley James. She fires to first. Sowell makes the play. There's 2 away. 2 outs in the inning. And that's the first Newport Aviator to not reach base on her first attempt at the plate there. 2 down. Next up, designated hitter Mabry Tyner. First pitch to Tyner down in the dirt, ball 1. Tyner batting .245 this year for Newport. 12 hits, 12 runs scored, 6 driven in. Second pitch of the at-bat rises a little bit too high off the arm of Avery Creech. A 2-0 count on Mabry Tyner. First baseman Kenley Mitchell waiting in the wings should the Aviators keep it going with this at-bat. The 2-0 right down the middle for strike 1. Tyner back into the box, ready to rock for Newport. Creech's 2-1 offering on its way, just missing on the outside. 3 balls, 1 strike. First base is open. Pitch on its way, swing and a miss, strike 2. This count is full. The Nighthawks looking to get out of the jam here. A big pitch incoming for NPC's Avery Creech. 3-2 on its way, strike 3. Got her looking, and that will send the Nighthawks to the batter's box as we go to the bottom of the first. 2-0 Newport. Back in a moment, right here on the Nighthawk Network.
Hot Springs was built on water and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
What does it mean to be taken care of? And to know that the people around you are taken care of too? What does it feel like to trust that you'll be able to get health care, to prevent illness, and to help you heal? Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield has been taking care of Arkansans for more than 75 years, providing health insurance and peace of mind, so you and the ones you love can live your best life your whole life long. Take good care, Arkansas.
Strong start for the Aviators as we head to the bottom of the first inning here in Hot Springs. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. Let's see if the Nighthawks can match that offensive energy here. They'll face off against Kylie Branscombe in the circle for ASU-Newport. As we take a look at the top of the order for NPC here, we'll see Paige Attaway, Emma Sowell, and Rachel Lawyer guaranteed up here in the bottom of the first inning. Caitlin Marino, Brook Labuff, and Alexis Artigo, your 4, 5, and 6 hitters. And rounding out the order for NPC, Macy Graves, Hadley James at shortstop, Kira Burkhart in center field for Avery Creech in the circle. Leading things off for the home team, it's sophomore outfielder Paige Attaway. The team leader in stolen bases this season takes strike 1. Attaway batting .237 this year, 22 hits, 23 runs scored, 10 driven in. 14 stolen bases to her name this season. A good eye by Attaway. Goes even 1-1 in the count. Pitch is on its way. That one popped up over to third base in foul territory. Catches made. Attaway retired for the first out of the inning. Next up for NPC, hard-hitting freshman first baseman Emma Sowell. Sowell comes to the plate. Base is empty. 1 away. Emma batting .390 this year for National Park, second best batting average on the team. 32 hits, 23 runs scored, 21 driven in. Quick 1-1 on the first baseman, Sowell. A lot of energy coming in from that Nighthawk dugout as that one is fouled away. Sowell down in the count quickly here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The first baseman looking to straighten it out and get on base for NPC. The 1-2. Just on the outer edge and a good eye by Sowell. Count goes even to apiece. Branscom's pitch on its way. Same play, same result. Ball 3. This count is full. Sowell hoping to win the battle for the Nighthawks here in the box. The 3-2 is popped up. Foul ball out of play. This at-bat will continue. Sowell makes her way home. Branscom toes the rubber. 3-2 on its way. Jams her. It's a pop-up in foul territory. The catch is made by the catcher, Sanabria. Next up for the Nighthawks, Rachel Lawyer. The sophomore outfielder batting .346 this year with 28 hits, 21 runs scored, 16 driven in, 4 long balls this season for Lawyer. The 1-0, that one popped up over to the shortstop. 3 up, 3 down. The Aviators will bat next as we go to the second inning. This is Nighthawks softball on the Nighthawk Network.
The Arkansas Travelers Youth Foundation is the official public charity for the Arkansas Travelers. The Travs Youth Foundation helps kids get outside and play ball by breaking down barriers to participation. With rising costs and limited local opportunities, the obstacles are huge. The ATYF provides grants, college scholarships, and dozens of free community events designed to inspire the love of sports in the next generation. Visit Travs.com under the Community tab to find out how you can help donate, volunteer, and request aid.
Baseball is how I rise above alcohol and drugs.
We go to the second inning here in Game 1 of our doubleheader at the ballpark. Majestic Park here in beautiful Hot Springs National Park, Arkansas. I'm Mark Oliver with the Nighthawk Network. Aviators will bring the 8, 9, and 1 hitters as we go to the second inning of work here. Due up, Kenley Mitchell, Danica Brown. And back to the top of the order with pitcher Kylie Branscom. In the circle for the Nighthawks, second inning here, Avery Creech. First pitch of the at-bat, lift off, over to second base, Alexis Artigo. 1 pitch, 1 away. That'll take care of Kenley Mitchell. Next up, Danica Brown at the bottom of the order. Brown batting .333 this year for Newport. 12 hits, 12 runs scored, and 1 driven in. She'll take ball 1 down low on the first pitch thrown. Creech has the one she wants. Marino set behind home plate, right down the middle, strike 1. Creech looking locked in for National Park College. 1-1 offering down the middle, ground ball to second. Artigo to first. Sowell makes the play, 2 away here in the top of the second inning. Quick work for Creech and the Nighthawks here. 2 up, 2 down, top of the order is here. Coming to the plate, Kylie Branscom, who started that 2-run first inning rally with a leadoff single to start the show. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, slides low and away, ball 1. Creech gets the call, winds and fires, misses just off target for ball 2. Pitcher battle here, Creech facing off against Branscombe. On its way, tries to paint the inner edge, coming up just short. So 3-0 on Kylie Branscombe, threatening to be the first base runner for the Aviators here in the second inning. Creech fires down the middle, ball 4. And Branscombe will reach with a 2-out walk. Next up, Katie Moore, who reached on an error her first time up today. Was thrown out trying to advance to home on a laser from Kira Burkhardt to Caitlin Marino. First pitch to Katie Moore on its way, and a strike call. Throw down to first, and Sowell able to reel it in there as the runner gets back to the bag safely. 0-1 on the hitter, Katie Moore. Creech delivers down the middle. It's just over the head of Artigo into right field. That ball is bobbled. Could be trouble. Burkhardt gets it in quickly. And a throw home, not in time. The Aviators will plate their third run of the ball game. That'll go down as an RBI double for Katie Moore, her first official hit of the ball game, as that one brings in Branscombe. Next up for Newport, third baseman Gracie Smith. Smith with an RBI single and a run scored her first time up today. 2 outs, runner on second. Creech shakes a pitch, finds the one she wants. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. It drops just at the knees, well placed, strike 1. Creech wasting no time in between pitches, looking for the drop on the outer edge. Couldn't get the call. It's a ball, 1-1. Count is even on Smith. Pitch on its way, jammed her on the inside, foul ball out of play. Second strike of the at-bat on Smith. Creech just 1 strike away from slapping a Band-Aid on the second inning. The 1-2 on its way, down the middle, picked up, out to left field. No problem, says Rachel Lawyer. And down go the Aviators in the second inning. We'll be right back. Nighthawks bat when we return. Stick with us. This is Nighthawks softball on the Nighthawk Network.
What does it mean to be taken care of? And to know that the people around you are taken care of too? What does it feel like to trust that you'll be able to get health care, to prevent illness, and to help you heal? Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield has been taking care of Arkansans for more than 75 years, providing health insurance and peace of mind, so you and the ones you love can live your best life your whole life long. Take good care, Arkansas.
Basketball is what I rise above alcohol and drugs.
The Nighthawks bat in the bottom of the second inning here at Majestic Park, leading things off. Team home run leader this season, Caitlin Marino, the freshman catcher out of Louisville, Texas, looking to battle back from behind. Nighthawks trailing by 3 early in game 1 of our doubleheader today. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're excited to see. We'd love to give you a shout out on the broadcast today. Marino facing off against Kylie Branscombe to start the bottom of the second. Swings at the first pitch she sees and plants it firmly into the left field corner. It'll be a leadoff double for Marino, and the Nighthawks have their first base runner of the ball game. Now on a mission to bring her home, it'll be today's designated player, Brook Labuff. Labuff steps in against Branscombe here. First pitch on its way. The bunt is down, but foul. Strike one. Brook Labuff batting .309 this year for NPC. 25 hits, 16 runs scored, 15 driven in. She'll watch ball one sail away. Count even on Brook Labuff. Next pitch on its way, and it rises too high. Ball two. Labuff receiving cheers from the Nighthawk dugout. That one drops below the knees, and now Labuff threatening to reach safely. Three-one offering, and that'll be called strike two. Labuff thought she had first base. She'll have to come back to do it again. The count is full on the Nighthawk designated player, Brook Labuff. Payoff pitch on its way. There's a laser out to right field. That one is down, and it's bobbled in right field. Here comes Marino to score the first Nighthawk run. Labuff stays with the green light, and it's a triple for Brook Labuff. An RBI triple at that. The Nighthawks are on the board. 3-1 your score. Still no one out here in the bottom of the second inning. Now on a mission to bring her home. Here comes sophomore second baseman Alexis Artigo. First pitch to Lex, taken for ball one. Branscombe winds and fires up and in, trying to jam her off the plate. Ball two. Artigo batting .221 this season for the home team. Taking her first strike at the at-bat, 2-1. Artigo with 17 hits, 16 runs scored, and 11 driven in. Pitch on its way, just missing outside, ball three. The Nighthawks threatening to put the tying run on base. Macy Graves waiting in the wings for the home team. The 3-1. And right at the knees, called strike two. Branscombe places it perfectly. The count is full on Alexis Artigo. The 3-2 popped up, foul ball. Nighthawks got on the board with an RBI triple from Brook Labuff. Scoring Caitlin Marino, the 3-2. Down past the second baseman and into right field. That will score the second run of the ball game for NPC. Tying run aboard. Here comes sophomore third baseman Macy Graves. A meeting out in the circle for ASU-Newport. Talking things over with Branscombe. Labuff comes in to score on the previous play. Artigo, the runner on first. Macy Graves batting .344 this year. 32 hits, 22 runs scored, 30 driven in. Always like catching up with Dad Kevin out here in the stands before each game. Talk a little strategy. Graves digs in for the home team. On its way. That's a pitch out there, a design pitch to see what Artigo will do. She stays put over at first. Count is 1-0. A look at Hadley James getting ready for her turn next. There are still no outs here in the bottom of the inning as Graves will foul that one up, and away, out of play. Graves digs back in, looking to straighten it out. 1-1 offering on its way right down the middle. Graves didn't want it. It goes down as strike 2. Branscombe wheels and deals, and there's one launched to deep center field, and it is going to be off the wall. Artigo's going to get the stop sign at third. Graves is stuck in the middle, and she'll run right back to second. No harm done. Next up for the Nighthawks, it's the shortstop, Hadley James. Artigo on third, Graves on second. Hadley James with a big opportunity to blow this game open. It'll be safe at home. It was not a force out. That scores Alexis Artigo to tie this ball game. Next up for NPC, Kira Burkhardt at the bottom of the order. Taking off for second is James. She'll be tagged out, but it was a double steal, and the Nighthawks take the lead. Macy Graves comes in at home. It wipes the bases empty for Burkhardt. Sacrifice steal, if you will, for Hadley James. It's a 4-run bottom of the second for the home team. Burkhardt takes high, ball 1. My apologies, we'll update the count 2-0, the count here. There's a connection into center field. Burkhardt with a big hit. And that brings up the top of the order for NPC. Paige Attaway makes her way back home. The Nighthawks bats remain hot here in the bottom of the second inning. Attaway popped out in foul territory to third base her first time up. The throw down to second. Burkhardt is in safely. One out, one on for the Nighthawks, who've roared back from behind to take a 4-3 advantage. Branscombe looking to stop the bleeding from inside the circle here. 1-0 on Paige Attaway. Pitch on its way, fouled back. The 1-1 from Branscombe, trying to paint the corner, missing outside, ball 2. Good eye by the Nighthawk right fielder, Paige Attaway. She steps back into the box, ready to work. There'll be a strike up high near the shoulders, 2-2. Burkhardt, the runner on second for the home team. There's a connection, but foul, as Attaway fights to stay alive at home. On deck for the Nighthawks, Emma Sowell. Attaway steps back in. Branscombe has the one she wants. 2-2 delivery, launched out to left field, and that ball is down. Off the glove in left, Attaway will head over to second on the throw. Runners on second and third. Here's Sowell. Emma popped out to the catcher her first time up. She has an opportunity to blow this game wide open with one swing right here. Ball 1 on the first pitch thrown, offering just a little bit low, 1-0. Sowell, the 8th batter of the second inning. A slow roller over to shortstop. Fires to first. That ball goes away. Burkhardt's going to score. Attaway's going to score. Sowell Slides into second. It's 6-3. The runs keep coming for NPC. Next up, Rachel Lawyer. A meeting in the circle for the Aviators here. Called by the team, trying to slow down and get this second inning back under control. Lawyer's going to step into the box for the Nighthawks. Pitch on its way, ball one. Branscombe delivers. There's a deep shot by Lawyer. This one could go. Gone! A two-run home run for Rachel Lawyer. And she will touch them all for National Park College. The Nighthawks are flying high here at home. An 8-run second inning. And Lawyer with the moonshot, a 2-run blast. We're going to have a pitching change. We'll take a break. The new hurler for the Aviators coming in. This is National Park College Nighthawks softball on the Nighthawk Network.
Baseball is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
The Arkansas Travelers Youth Foundation is the official public charity for the Arkansas Travelers. The Travs Youth Foundation helps kids get outside and play ball by breaking down barriers to participation. With rising costs and limited local opportunities, the obstacles are huge. The ATYF provides grants, college scholarships, and dozens of free community events designed to inspire the love of sports in the next generation. Visit Travs.com under the Community tab to find out how you can help donate, volunteer, and request aid.
Back in action, bottom of the second inning, the new pitcher for ASU-Newport, number 22, Shaylee Mayfield. An 8-run bottom of the second inning for the Nighthawks, who trailed by 3. Coming into the frame, capitalized on a 2-run homer for Rachel Lawyer moments ago. We've batted around here in the second. Here comes Nighthawk catcher Caitlin Marino. Marino started it all off with a double as she bats in against Mayfield. Takes ball one down in the dirt. Still just one out here in the bottom of the inning for the Nighthawks. Mayfield fires and finds the sweet spot for strike one. NPC seemingly content with letting the Aviators work for it. Inside the battery. The 1-1. A little bit high. Ball 2. On its way from Mayfield. A miss, low and away. 3 balls, 1 strike on the catcher, Caitlin Marino. Pitch on its way, ball 4, and that will send Marino down to first. Next up for Nighthawk Nation, Brook Labuff. I see the fan club out there in Morgan City. Hello to you. Glad to have you along for the ride today. Labuff's going to take one down in the dirt for ball 1. Here's the 1-0, swing and a miss down in the dirt. Taking off for second is Marino. She'll get there on defensive indifference, moving into scoring position for the Nighthawks. Count even, 1 apiece. Labuff connects out toward right field. That ball is just out of play, foul. 1-2 on Labuff. Looking to bring in Marino from second. 1-2 on its way. Another high pop-up. Foul ball. Souvenir for one of the many fans in the stands today here at Majestic Park. Nighthawk Nation well represented. Some faculty and staff as well, enjoying a great Tuesday outside of the office. Weather couldn't be more perfect for Nighthawk softball today. Brook Labuff will strike out. That's the second out of the inning. Up comes Alexis Artigo for Nighthawk Nation. Artigo reached on an error. Her first time up, came around to score. In a second inning to remember for NPC on this beautiful Tuesday. The 1-0 trails high, 2-0. The Nighthawks have Macy Graves on deck should the second inning continue. 2-0 offering drops right on in for strike one. Two-one offering, fouled away. Shout-outs to Nighthawk Baseball helping out. As assistant coaches today, Eric Stidman, Caden Truelove. The 2-2, ripped deep to left. At the wall, off the wall. Marino will score. Artigo will sail on in at second, and the inning continues. Next up for NPC, Macy Graves. Ninth run of the ball game comes across for NPC's. Graves steps to the dish here. Runner on second, Artigo. Graves swings at the first pitch. She sees, scooped up over to third, and the second inning comes to a close. NPC with 9 runs on the scoreboard to take command here in game number 1. The Aviators try to claw their way back from behind when we return on the Nighthawk Network.
Hot Springs was built on water and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
The Arkansas Travelers Youth Foundation is the official public charity for the Arkansas Travelers. The Travs Youth Foundation helps kids get outside and play ball by breaking down barriers to participation. With rising costs and limited local opportunities, the obstacles are huge. The ATYF provides grants, college scholarships, and dozens of free community events designed to inspire the love of sports in the next generation. Visit Travs.com under the Community tab to find out how you can help donate, volunteer, and request aid.
The Nighthawks are in the driver's seat as we head to the third inning. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. Avery Creech looks like she's warmed up and ready to go. Due up for ASU-Newport as we go to the third. We'll see Shaylee Mayfield, Bailey Sanabria, and Jessa Wiles for the ladies in royal blue and white. Avery Creech back out on the hill. As Mayfield steps in, she reached on a single her first time up today. First pitch of the at-bat, up and in, ball one. Creech winds and fires, induces the foul ball swing. Out of play as that brings the count even, one apiece on the leadoff hitter, Shaylee Mayfield, the pitcher. Strike two on a well-thrown pitch by Avery Creech there. The sophomore hurler looking for her second strikeout of the outing today. That one popped up in foul territory. Macy Graves calls for the ball, makes the grab, one away. That'll take care of Mayfield, the pitcher, one out. Next up is the catcher, Bailey Sanabria. Sanabria with an RBI single, her first time up today. Pop-up foul ball. That one out of play. Softball makes its way back to the hurler, Avery Creech. Count 0-1 on Sanabria. Creech wheels and deals right down the middle. That one launched out to center on the run. Kira Burkhart reels it in for out number 2. Couple of flyouts for the Aviators to start the third. It all rests on the bat of second baseman Jessa Wiles. Wiles grounded out to Hadley James, her first time up today. Looking for her first hit of the contest. Looking for the Aviators' first base runner of the third. Ball one down low from Creech. The 1-0. Too low, 2-0. Back into the box is Wiles. Swing and a miss as Creech battles back from behind in the circle. 2-1. Creech gets set, gets the call from Marino. 2-1 offering's going to hit her. And that'll put a base runner on with 2 outs in the third. Wiles will head on over to first. And that keeps the inning alive. Mabry Tyner comes to the plate. Tyner 0 for 1 with a shortstop and I believe, no pinch runner coming in for the Aviators here. Wiles the runner on first. Tyner at the plate, first pitch on its way. Ball 1 with Marino ready to strike on a throw down to second. 2 outs, 1 on for ASU-Newport. Pitch on its way and fouled away. Out of play. Count is 1-1. Creech trying to paint the outer edge. She does get the call for strike 2. NPC 1 strike away from heading back to the batter's box. Looking for her second strikeout of the day today. The 1-2. Down the middle, return to sender. Burkhart with the diving grab in center. And that'll take care of the Aviators in the third. We go to the bottom of the inning. Nighthawks lead at 9-3. We're back in a moment on the Nighthawk Network.
The Arkansas Travelers Youth Foundation is the official public charity for the Arkansas Travelers. The Travs Youth Foundation helps kids get outside and play ball by breaking down barriers to participation. With rising costs and limited local opportunities, the obstacles are huge. The ATYF provides grants, college scholarships, and dozens of free community events designed to inspire the love of sports in the next generation. Visit Travs.com under the Community tab to find out how you can help donate, volunteer, and request aid.
Hot Springs was built on water. and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
Into the bottom of the third inning we go. Nighthawks lead it here in Game 1, 9-3. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're excited to see. It doesn't matter which team you're rooting for. We would love to hear from you. Happy Tuesday, March 31st. The end of March is here. Leading things off for NPC, it'll be Hadley James, the Nighthawks shortstop. James reached on a fielder's choice and then stole her way to second to score a run. 1-0 on its way, and James has liftoff out to center, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So with James down, that brings up the number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's Kira Burkhart. Burkhart with a couple of really great defensive plays out in center field an inning ago. Now she steps to the plate looking for some offensive magic to go with it. First pitch is high and away for ball 1. One ball, no strikes. Mayfield delivers, and there's a bunt right down in front of first, and Burkhart's there before they even pick it up. Kira Burkhart now on first for NPC. She's quick. And another speedster as we roll back to the top of the lineup. Here's Paige Attaway. Attaway reached on an error her last time up. Now mission, bring Burkhart home. First pitch from Mayfield, taken high, ball 1. Count is 1-0 on the right fielder, Paige Attaway. Mayfield delivers in a bunt, but foul. NPC believes it may have found a weak spot in the Aviators' defense and looking to capitalize on it. Count even on Attaway, 1-1. You see Burkhart ready to sprint at the crack of the bat over on first. Pitch on its way. Down in the dirt and a good eye by Paige Attaway. 2-1. The pitch from Mayfield. Looking to drop below the shoulders. Couldn't quite get there. Ball 3. Three balls, one strike on NPC's Paige Attaway. Here's the pitch. That'll be ball 4, and Attaway heads on down to first. 2 on, 1 out for the home team. Emma Sowell will take her turn. An RBI double her last time up, scoring a run as well in that big Nighthawks second inning. Burkhart in scoring position at second as Sowell will take ball 1. That one missing just at the shoulders there. The runners are going to go. Safe at third is the call. The speedy Kira Burkhart picking up another stolen base. It's a double steal. Runners on second and third. Pitch on its way right down the middle on a take by Sowell. 2-1. Down the middle, there's a one-hopper. Over to second base, 1 run will score. Out at first is Sowell, and that brings up Rachel Lawyer for the Nighthawks. Rachel hit her 7th career homer her last time up, a 2-run blast. And she looks to add more damage to the scoreboard for Nighthawk Nation. Ball 1 on the first pitch thrown down low. connection up the middle. Lawyer with an RBI single as Attaway comes in to score. Another Nighthawk run. The lead is 8 for NPC. Lawyer crosses home plate, and next up will be Caitlin Marino. Marino has reached base each time she's come to the dish today. As the steal down to second, Lawyer is there safely. The throw into center field, but reeled in quickly. So Lawyer in scoring position. Marino with a double, a walk, 2 runs scored today. As she looks at a 2-0 count here from the pitcher, Mayfield. Looking to put it in play and bring home Lawyer from second. That one sails away, 3-0. Mayfield's pitch fouled away. On its way, that'll be ball 4. That puts another Nighthawk base runner on as Brook Labuff makes her way to the dish. 2 outs, 2 on for the Nighthawks, who have plated 2 here in the bottom of the third. Marino's on-base streak reaches 3 consecutive at-bats. Labuff will take strike 1. Brook with an RBI triple back in the second inning. As she'll connect on that one into right field. She simply put it where no one else was. Lawyer comes in to score. Marino heads over to third. Another run scores for the home team. That brings Alexis Artigo to the plate. Runners on the corners, and now over to second is Labuff, who will be caught stealing to end the inning on the base path. But 3 runs come across for NPC. The lead is 9. It is 12-3. We'll be right back. Nighthawk softball continues in a moment on the Nighthawk Network.
What does it mean to be taken care of? And to know that the people around you are taken care of too. What does it feel like to trust that you'll be able to get health care, to prevent illness, and to help you heal? Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield has been taking care of Arkansans for more than 75 years, providing health insurance and peace of mind, so you and the ones you love can live your best life your whole life long. Take good care, Arkansas.
Hot Springs was built on water and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
Into the 4th inning we go, where the Nighthawks lead 12-3. It was a hot start for ASU-Newport, who led this game 3-0 at one point. And then 9 runs come across in the bottom of the second, and NPC hasn't looked back since. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. Due up for the Aviators as we head to the 4th inning. We will see the 8-9-1 hitters Kenley Mitchell, Danica Brown, and Kylie Branscombe at the top of the order. Avery Creech returns to the circle for the home team. Mitchell 0 for 1 in the contest today. A pop out to Alexis Artigo over at second base. First pitch is a strike from Avery Creech. Second pitch of the at-bat on its way. A miss there, reeled in by Marino. No harm done, 1-1. Creech takes the circle, ready to go here. On its way right down the middle, well placed. As she gets the strike call there, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch on its way, return to sender, up the middle and into center field. That'll be a leadoff single for Newport. Looking to battle back from behind here in the 4th inning, so Mitchell will reach with the single to center field, and next up will be Danica Brown. Brown grounded out to Alexis Artigo her first time up today. She bats with 1 on, no 1 out here in the 4th inning. First pitch from Creech showing bunt and pulling back is Brown, but she'll get the strike call, 0-1. Creech wheels and deals, and that one's planted into left field. First 2 batters aboard for the Aviators here in the 4th. Starting to find their offensive mojo again. Mitchell moves into scoring position. The top of the order is here. Here comes Kylie Branscombe. Branscombe has been nothing but consistent in her offensive output today, reaching base both times she's come to the plate. A single, a walk, 2 runs scored. First pitch on its way, and a ball that dips low, 1-0. Mitchell on second, Brown on first. Branscombe awaits the 1-0. Pitch is on its way, fouled away. That'll bring it even 1-1. Count even, 1 apiece. Branscombe tries for the slash bunt, fouls it away, and now we'll get the green light to swing away. Down in the count, 1-2. Branscombe awaits the next offering here. Creech takes her time, toes the rubber. 1-2 on its way, and it's a little bit too high. Ball 2. A designed pitch on the rise there by Creech, trying to see if she can get a desperate hitter to swing. But Branscombe is well disciplined. Two on its way, and too far outside. The count is full. The Aviators are threatening to load the bases here in the top of the 4th inning. As momentum starts to swing back toward their favor, leading early in this ball game. The 3-2, down in the dirt, got her swinging, strike 3, a big punch out for Avery Creech. Career strikeout number 107. Which puts Avery Creech 3rd in Nighthawk history. With that K, there's 1 away. Next up, Katie Moore. Like Branscombe, Moore has also reached each time she's come to the plate today. Once on an error in the 1st, an RBI double in the 2nd. That RBI was the last run on the board for the Aviators in this contest. And she's looking to change that here. A quick 2-0 on Moore, the shortstop. Creech delivers, and there's a high fly ball out to left field, and Lawyer's gonna watch it go. A 3-run home run for ASU-Newport, and they have bounced right back into this competition. Now just 12-6 here in Hot Springs. Katie Moore with the long ball, bringing in Mitchell and Brown. Down but not out are the ASU-Newport Aviators. How does Avery Creech respond after allowing the 3-run shot here? Lead still in her favor. Gracie Smith will be the hitter for the Aviators next. 1 for 2, an RBI single and a run scored to her name. 1 out, bases empty. First pitch from Creech is a strike. It's about as good as you can do after allowing the long ball. Creech looking to go back to work here with the heart of the lineup due up next. The 0-1, up and in, nearly hit her, ball 1. And the count is even. On its way, that one curves away for ball 2. Pitch on its way, just below the knees, ball 3. Gracie Smith attempting to be the 4th base runner for the Aviators here in the 4th. 3 runs across already on the 3-run blast by Katie Moore. 3 balls, 1 strike. Creech has the one she wants. Marino set behind home plate, strike 2. There it is. This count is full. And the Nighthawk infield cheering on their hurler as the count goes full on Smith. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Creech winds and fires, pops it up. Artigo calls for the ball at second. Makes the grab, 2 away. Next up for the Aviators, the pitcher, Shaylee Mayfield. Mayfield 1 for 2 with a single. As that one will curve on the outside for ball 1. Creech throws that one a little bit too high on the rise, 2-0. And just at the shoulders there, that one's going to miss for ball 3. Creech looking to battle back inside the circle here. 3-0 pitch on its way right down the middle as expected. Strike 1 and no swing from Mayfield. Now the battle is on, pitcher versus pitcher with 2 outs, bases empty. The 3-1 connection to short. Off the glove of James, who's unable to do anything with it. It's a 2-out base runner here. A hard hit ground ball puts Mayfield on first. And the inning continues with Bailey Sanabria coming to home plate. The Aviators catcher is 1 for 2 today. An RBI single and a fly out to Kira Burkhart. The Aviators continue to push here in the top of the 4th. An aggressive swing to start that at-bat, fouled away, strike 1. Creech takes the circle, ready to go. Oh, 1 offering down below the knees, ball 1, and Caitlin Marino with a close eye over on the runner on first, Shaylee Mayfield. The Nighthawk catcher ready to pop up and fire down to second should the moment call for it. The 1-1 into left on a one-hopper. Rachel Lawyer gets it in quickly, but 2 on for the Aviators here in the 4th. That moves Mayfield to second. Sanabria stays on first, and Jessa Wiles makes her way to the plate. Wiles reached base her last time up. She was hit by a pitch in the 3rd. Looking for her first hit of the contest, trying to chip away at a 6-run deficit. Runners on first and second. Pitch 1 is a ball outside. Creech, that gets the foul ball swing there, as Wiles will look to straighten it out now, even in the count 1-1. That ball sails low and away. Ball 2, 2-1. Up and in, ball 3, the throw down to first, and that will pick them off. That'll be the 3rd out of the inning. And NPC will go to the batter's box in the bottom of the 4th here in Hot Springs. Softball continues next on the Nighthawk Network.
Football is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
What does it mean to be taken care of? And to know that the people around you are taken care of too? What does it feel like to trust that you'll be able to get health care, to prevent illness, and to help you heal? Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield has been taking care of Arkansans for more than 75 years, providing health insurance and peace of mind, so you and the ones you love can live your best life your whole life long. Take good care, Arkansas.
The Nighthawks go to bat in the bottom of the 4th inning, leading 12-6. Aviators back on the board in the top of the frame. A 3-run homer from Katie Moore. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. Glad to have you with us. Brenda Mitchell cheering on ASU Aviators. Kenley Mitchell, hello to Brenda and Johnny. Watching in Bradford, Arkansas today. Misty on the broadcast, cheering on Rachel Lawyer. Shirley after that 2-run long bomb by Lawyer. Glad to have you with us. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're excited to see. We'd love to give you a shout out on the broadcast today. Nighthawks are going to have their 6, 7, and 8 hitters due up as we go to the bottom of the 4th. Alexis Artigo, Macy Graves, Hadley James. And trying to add to a 6-run lead on the scoreboard here. Alexis Artigo has reached base each time she's come to the plate in this one on an error in the 2nd, an RBI double in the 2nd, or later on in the 2nd inning, I should say. She'll take strike 1 on the first pitch thrown. The Nighthawks second baseman looking to add to NPC's lead. That one gets away from Shani Mayfield, ball 1. Pitch on its way and a connection out of play. count is 1-2 on Alexis Artigo for National Park College. Mayfield's pitch down, and a good eye by Artigo, who moves to 2-2 in the count. That one gets away from Mayfield. The count goes full on the leadoff hitter, Alexis Artigo. A big pitch here coming from Shaylee Mayfield on its way, and that one is ripped out deep to right field. The catch is made for the first out of the inning. Out in right field, it's reeled in by Eliza Covarrubias. One away. Here's Macy Graves. Graves is 1 for 2. Second inning double to her name and a run scored. She'll take ball one on the first pitch from Mayfield. Pitch down in the dirt there, and a good eye by the third baseman, Graves, 2-0. Another dip too low below the knees, 3-0 on Macy Graves. 1 out, no one on for the Nighthawks here in the bottom of the fourth, who hope to get 2 runs across for a do-or-die top of the fifth. There's a strike as Mayfield finds the sweet spot right at the knees, 3-1. In the on-deck circle, Hadley James getting ready for her turn. The 3-1 is launched foul down the third base line. Count is full on Graves. Payoff pitch on its way, connection down the third base line. The throw to first bounces away, and Graves will be safe. Graves is going to take off over to second. Ball looks like it went over the wall for a ground rule double. Next up, Hadley James for the home team. James reached on a fielder's choice back in that big 9-run second inning. Looking for her first hit of the contest. Graves looks like she's going to steal third, and she does. Macy Graves swipes the third base bag. And now James in an excellent spot to drive in a run here. There's ball 2 on the throw. A ball thrown by Mayfield. Up next, Kira Burkhart for Nighthawk Nation. The 2-0. That catches the corner of the strike zone just on the edge of the plate, 2-1. And James digs back in for Nighthawk Nation. On its way, too high, good eye, ball 3. The Nighthawks are threatening to put runners on the corners for speedy Kira Burkhart. On its way, ball 4. Up next for the Nighthawks, Kiki Burkhart. Time is called, and I believe we may have a pitching change. For ASU-Newport, we will. Let's take a break. The new hurler coming your way in just a moment. We'll be right back on the Nighthawk Network.
Hot Springs was built on water and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
What does it mean to be taken care of? And to know that the people around you are taken care of too? What does it feel like to trust that you'll be able to get health care, to prevent illness, and to help you heal? Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield has been taking care of Arkansans for more than 75 years, providing health insurance and peace of mind, so you and the ones you love can live your best life your whole life long. Take good care, Arkansas.
Back in action here at Majestic Park, where Kenley Mitchell will take over in the circle for ASU-Newport. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. 12-6 your score. Kira Burkhart at the plate for the home team, National Park College. We have runners on the corners as Burkhart, the number 9 hitter in the lineup, comes to the dish. Burkhart 2 for 2 today. Couple of base hits, 1 run scored. First pitch coming in from Mitchell. Drops in, strike 1. Count is 0-1, and the slash bunt goes awry, just foul. Now with 2 strikes on her, Burkhart may be forced to swing away. But you can never be sure when it comes to Burkhart and what she can do with her Jets on the left-hand side of the plate. The 0-2. She swings away, strike 3. She'll strike out. To the top of the order we go. Here comes Paige Attaway. First time Burkhart is retired in game 1 today. Attaway's reached base twice, once on an error, once on a walk. The sophomore outfielder digs in for NPC. Runners on the corners, a high ball 1. The wind is blowing fiercely here at the ballpark. As Attaway digs in, looking to put it in play. 1-0 on its way. She'll take a strike. 1-1. Former Panther digs in here, 1-1. And she'll watch that one away, ball 2. Mitchell making her 5th pitching performance of the season, a 7 ERA. 1 strikeout in 8 innings of work. The 2-1, that one connected, and it's reeled in over at third base. That'll take care of the Nighthawks. Here in the bottom of the 4th inning, we go to the 5th, a 12-6 lead for the home team. We'll be right back on the Nighthawk Network.
The Arkansas Travelers Youth Foundation is the official public charity for the Arkansas Travelers. The Travs Youth Foundation helps kids get outside and play ball by breaking down barriers to participation. With rising costs and limited local opportunities, the obstacles are huge. The ATYF provides grants, college scholarships, and dozens of free community events designed to inspire the love of sports in the next generation. Visit Travs.com under the Community tab to find out how you can help donate, volunteer, and request aid.
Baseball is how I rise above alcohol and drugs.
A big 4th inning for ASU-Newport. Not only do they get the 3-run homer from Katie Moore, they get out of the jam with runners on the corners for NPC offensively. The Aviators come back to the dish in the top of the 5th. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. Avery Creech back out in the circle for the home team here. Batting first will be Jessa Wiles, the second baseman. 6, 7, and 8 hitters due up for Newport. First pitch on its way, low and away, strike 1. Creech able to catch the corner of the plate there to start this at-bat strong. Next one on its way, too high. Ball 1. Wiles ready for the offering. And that one's going to be ball 2, just outside the outer edge of the plate. Infield cheating up a little bit, ready to strike on a slow roller. 2-1, fouled away. Count even, 2 apiece on Jessa Wiles. Creech fires and gets the foul ball swing down the first base line. Count is 2-2 as Creech makes her way back to the rubber here. She'll wind and fire ball 3. And the Aviators threaten to put their leadoff hitter on. Payoff pitch on its way, another foul ball. Wiles continues to battle here in the leadoff spot in the 5th inning. Count remains full. Creech taking her time. Now ready to work here. 3-2 on its way. Out to left. Lawyer is there for the grab. That'll be the first out of the inning. A lengthy at-bat comes to the end in the glove of Rachel Lawyer out in left. Next up, designated player Mabry Tyner. A meeting in the circle here as the infield comes in to take a look at Avery Creech here and talk things over. Tyner 0 for 2 in the contest today, a strikeout and a flyout. Meeting in the circle comes to a close, and we're ready to get back to action here in the 5th inning. 1 out, no one on for the Aviators. Trailing by 6 in this one. The Aviators led 3-0 going into the bottom of the 2nd. That's when the Nighthawks got hot, 9 runs across. 3 more in the bottom of the 3rd before a Katie Moore 3-run homer in the top of the 4th made this just a 6-run lead. First pitch from Creech is a ball, 1-0 on Tyner. The 1-0. That one taken out to left field. Lawyer going to try to get it at the wall. She does. She'll rob the homer at the left field wall. Big out for Rachel Lawyer, the 2nd of the inning. Now it rests on the bat of the pitcher, Kenley Mitchell. She steps to the plate, 2 out, no one on. Avery Creech is all smiles in the circle for the Nighthawks there. That may end up being a huge defensive play to stop the momentum that the Aviators have gained. The count is 1-0 on Kenley Mitchell, 1 for 2 today with a single and a run scored. She watches that one low for a ball 2, 2-0. Creech has the one she wants. And Marino reels it in for strike one. 2-1 on Mitchell, as Creech and the Nighthawks look to go 3 up, 3 down here in the 5th. Here's the pitch. And strike two. 2's on the board for the Aviators. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Avery Creech in search of her 3rd strikeout of the day. Two on its way. Ground ball, but foul. Mitchell digs back in at home, awaiting the next offering from NPC's Avery Creech. The 2-2, swing and a miss, got her swinging. The throw to first to end it here in the top of the 5th. We go to the bottom of the inning. The Nighthawks bat when we return. This is Nighthawks softball on the Nighthawk Network.
What does it mean to be taken care of? And to know that the people around you are taken care of too? What does it feel like to trust that you'll be able to get health care, to prevent illness, and to help you heal? Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield has been taking care of Arkansans for more than 75 years, providing health insurance and peace of mind, so you and the ones you love can live your best life your whole life long. Take good care, Arkansas.
Basketball is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
Into the bottom of the 5th inning we go. 2, 3, and 4 hitters due up for National Park College. I'm Mark Oliver. 12-6 your score. We'll see Emma Sowell, Rachel Lawyer, and Caitlin Marino coming to the plate here in the 5th. So glad to have you along for the ride today. It is an absolutely beautiful day here in Hot Springs National Park, Arkansas. Perfect for softball. We still have another game coming your way as part of our NJCAA Region 2 doubleheader today. And if you're local, there's still time to get on down to the ballpark and see us. We'll save you a seat. Emma Sowell 1-0 the count. She's 1 for 3 today at the plate. She watches that one outside for ball 2. The Nighthawk first baseman with an RBI double and a run scored in that big 9-run second inning for the Nighthawks, which continues to prove to be the difference in our opener today. The Nighthawks recently on a 4-game road stretch where they secured series splits with Carl Albert State College and University of Arkansas Rich Mountain. As that one will drop low for strike one on a take by Sowell, 3-1. NPC still leading the Eastern Division of Region 2 play. Newport right behind him in the number 2 spot. As the 3-1 gets away and Sowell makes her way on down to first. Rachel Lawyer is next. Lawyer boosting one of the hotter bats in this ball game today. A 2-run homer, an RBI single. She's scored twice. Lawyer connects on the first pitch she sees. Out to center field, and that ball drops. No one there. Sowell scoots in at second. The first 2 are on for NPC. Now it's Caitlin Marino's turn. The hard-hitting freshman catcher comes to the plate for NPC. First pitch to Marino for a strike. Mitchell heads back to the circle here, looking to battle back. The Nighthawks adding pressure early in the bottom of the 5th inning. The 0-1 pitch on its way, strike 2 on Marino. Mitchell has the one she wants, fires it down, and Marino sends that one out to left center, and it's off the top of the wall. Sowell will come in for the 13th run of the ball game. NPC adds another one, an RBI single for Caitlin Marino. She has now reached base all 4 times she's come to the plate in this one. Runners remain on first and second. And I believe we're going to see a pinch hitter. Jaylee Hawthorne's going to come in and swing the bat for NPC. Hawthorne, a freshman pitcher for NPC, has been recently seen in the batter's box to great results for the Nighthawks. Pitch on its way up, and away, ball 1. Count is 1-0 on Hawthorne. She'll take another high offering out of the way, 2-0. Lawyer on second. Marino on first for NPC. No one out. The Nighthawks already adding 1 this inning. It's 13-6. Hawthorne with a good eye, 3-0. Hawthorne will swing through that one for strike 1. Hawthorne batting for Brook Labuff in the number 5 spot in the lineup. The 3-1 fouled away, and the count goes full on Hawthorne. Count is full. Mitchell fires, and Hawthorne sends that one out to right. The catch is made. Tagging and heading for third is Lawyer. Caitlin Marino threatening to steal second, and she will take second on the play. So Hawthorne will pop out, but it does allow the base runners to move. 1 out in the inning. Alexis Artigo steps to the plate for NPC. The Nighthawks looking to get at least 1 more run across, setting up a do-or-die top of the 6th inning as NPC looks for the run rule in Game 1. Connection. Popped up into the air, and that ball is down. Coming in to score is Rachel Lawyer, the 14th run of the ball game. Runners on the corners as Artigo will reach safely. And that'll do it for NPC here, who's going to walk it off in the 5th inning. 14-6, your final score here in Game 1. We'll go to intermission here at the ballpark. Avery Creech, your winning pitcher for the Nighthawks. We'll go to intermission. Game 2 will come your way shortly right here on the Nighthawk Network. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. Game 2, a special game for me. My 500th Nighthawk broadcast. Here's a special video for Nighthawk Nation, breaking down my favorite calls in Nighthawk history. Thanks for watching. We'll be back for Game 2 in just a moment. Hello, Nighthawk Nation. I'm Mark Oliver. This week marks a milestone I never imagined when I called my very first game at National Park College. 500 broadcasts. 500 games filled with big moments, big plays, and even bigger memories. And let me tell you, after 500 games, it's safe to say that I've seen some things. From last-second game winners to history-making performances, here are a few of my favorites from my time behind the mic at National Park College. Reed for three, won't fall, and the National Park Nighthawks are going to win the game on a dunk by Lowell Washington! The Nighthawks win! And what a joy it would be if he could help this team walk it off right here. The 1-0, Tyson drills that one deep! It's gonna go! It's a walk-off home run! Tyson is gonna touch them all for National Park College, a 3-run game winner! Ice in his veins. That's a bad man right there. Ground ball. Ray bobbles, and the Nighthawks are gonna win this game! A hard hit ground ball by Carly Morale-White scores the 11th run. This game is over. At 2:20 a.m. on a Friday morning, it couldn't have got any more exciting. A photo finish. Cowell delivers. Back to the pitcher. The throw to first, and this game is over. What a way to celebrate opening day. Perfection for Bailey Cowell. It's the first perfect game in National Park College Nighthawk history. Leroy's going to pick up the rock. Time is going to expire. It's over. NPC takes down the #1 team in the country. The Nighthawks win it. Get loud, Hot Springs. North Carolina, get ready. The Nighthawks are coming. NPC is headed to the national tournament for the first time in program history. Looking ahead, here's to the next 500 games, because whether it's on the field, on the court, or on the live stream, together we win at National Park College. And we're back in action. Game 2 of our NJCAA Region 2 doubleheader at the ballpark, Majestic Park. Once again, I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. Thank you so much for tuning in to the live stream today. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're excited to see. We'd love to give you some love on the broadcast today. Jaylee Hawthorne takes the circle for NPC as we go to Game 2. NPC 14-6 winners in the opener against ASU-Newport, and the lineup for the Aviators remains the same as we head off to game number 2. It'll be Jaylee Hawthorne facing off against the top of the order, Kylie Branscombe, Katie Moore, and Gracie Smith. We wipe the scoreboard clean in preparation for game 2 here at Majestic Park. First pitch in, and we're underway. A strike looking against the hitter Branscombe. To open up game 2, we saw Jaylee Hawthorne, a little flash there in game 1. A pinch-hitting performance there. NPC with a 9-run second inning in the opener. Never looked back in that one. Branscombe facing a 1-1 count as she makes her way back to the batter's box for the Aviators. Hawthorne making her 14th start of the season. A 5-5 record, a .538 ERA with 38 strikeouts to her name. 69 innings of work for Hawthorne this season. Count is 2-1. Branscombe will foul that one away to stay alive in the batter's box, 2-2. Hawthorne looking to open up her start today with a big strikeout to start the show. 2-2 pitch on its way. That one lifted out to left, and a diving grab made by Rachel Lawyer. That will be marked as a ball that hit the ground. It results in a base runner for the Aviators. So the leadoff hitter is on. Branscombe on first for ASU-Newport. A near miss out in the outfield as Lawyer was unable to hang on as she went down to the turf. Double play ball is open through the middle. Hadley James at shortstop. Delaney Lloyd at second base. Here in our finale today, that pitch is high. Marino threatening to fire down, and the runner retreats to first instead. Branscombe. The count is 1-0 on Katie Moore, the shortstop. She'll connect on that one out to center field. Kira Burkhart sails beneath it, makes the grab for the first out of the inning. Moore retired, a big out to get if you're the Nighthawks defensively. And next up will be third baseman Gracie Smith. One out, one on for the Aviators. Kylie Branscombe over on first. The first pitch to Smith is high on the rise. Ball one, and Marino pops up ready to strike. Runner stays put back at the bag there. No harm done. 1-0 the count on the hitter back home, Gracie Smith. The pitch, a swing and a miss. Throw back over to first. Safe is the call. 1-1 back home. That ball drops low, 2-1. Hawthorne toes the rubber for NPC. Marino set behind home plate. That one is lifted into left on a one-hopper. 2 on for the Aviators here early in game 2. Gracie Smith with a single as Branscombe moves to second on the play. The fourth batter of the inning is center fielder Shaylee Mayfield. 2 on, 1 out, double play ball open through the middle, James and Lloyd. Here's the first pitch. Outer edge, no call at the ball, 1-0. And there's a strike. Down the middle, reeled in by Marino. The runners stay put. 1-1 on Shaylee Mayfield. A heavy breeze blows here at the ballpark. In from left field as that one trails high, ball 2. Count 2-1 on Mayfield. On its way, same place, same result, ball 3. Now the throw down. Lloyd able to body block it there. The Aviators stay put on first and second respectively. Back home, it's 3-1 on Mayfield. Pitch on its way, swing and a miss to bring the count full. Hawthorne in prime position to record her first strikeout of the day. Payoff pitch on its way, drilled foul. Three and 2 as Hadley James comes over and extends some words of wisdom for her freshman teammate, Jaylee Hawthorne. Back in action, here we go. Count is full on Shaylee Mayfield. Hawthorne looks locked in. 3-2 on its way, fouled back to the screen. This at-bat continues. A big one for ASU-Newport. The Aviators struck early in game 1, putting 2 runs across in the top of the first. And they'll hope for some deja vu here in the finale. There's a pop-up into left field, trails in the air. Lawyer makes the grab, 2 down. So a lengthy at-bat comes to the end, and Mayfield will be retired for the second out of the inning. Next up for ASU-Newport, the catcher, Bailey Sanabria. Sanabria was 2 for 3 in game 1. Couple of base hits, 1 run driven in. Count is 1-0 on the Aviator catcher. Hawthorne's next offering, fouled away. The count is 1-1 on Bailey Sanabria. Hawthorne has the one she wants, fires down the middle, pop-up. That could be hard to get to. No one can get to it. The Aviators are going to score the first run of the ball game here, and they hit it simply where the Nighthawks weren't to take a 1-0 advantage. It'll be a 2-out single, an RBI one at that for Bailey Sanabria, who drives in Kylie Branscombe. Gracie Smith now over at third, runners on the corners for Jessa Wiles, who takes her turn at the plate. Two outs, 2 on for the Aviators. The first pitch to Wiles, strike 1. And a great answer if you're Jaylee Hawthorne there after allowing the go-ahead run. She looks to dig back in the circle and get back to work here. Count is 0-1. The pitch to Wiles, fouled away. And now the second baseman finds herself in a hole early in her first at-bat of game 2. Count in favor of the pitcher, 0-2. Hawthorne winds and fires, strike 3. Big strikeout there for Jaylee Hawthorne. That sends us to the bottom of the first, where the Aviators lead 1-0. We'll be right back. This is Nighthawks softball on the Nighthawk Network.
Baseball is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
The Arkansas Travelers Youth Foundation is the official public charity for the Arkansas Travelers. The Travs Youth Foundation helps kids get outside and play ball by breaking down barriers to participation. With rising costs and limited local opportunities, the obstacles are huge. The ATYF provides grants, college scholarships, and dozens of free community events designed to inspire the love of sports in the next generation. Visit Travs.com under the Community tab to find out how you can help donate, volunteer, and request aid.
Aviators strike first as we go into the bottom of the first. Here's your starting lineup for National Park College. Paige Attaway, Emma Sowell, and Rachel Lawyer. Your 1-2-3 hitters. Marino, LaBeouf, and Graves in the middle of the order. Delaney Lloyd enters the lineup in the 7th spot. At second base today, Hadley James and Kira Burkhart round out the 9 for NPC, with Jaylee Hawthorne, the former Cutter Morningstar Lady Eagle, in the circle for National Park College. I'm Mark Oliver. Let us know where you're watching from, who you're excited to see. We'd love to give you a shout out on the broadcast today. Paige Attaway is going to start things off. In the circle will be Kylie Branscombe, the starter from Game 1. Nighthawks down 1 run, which means Attaway represents the tying run as we work to get started. Here in the bottom of the first, Attaway will step in for NPC. Attaway reached twice in 4 attempts. Back in Game 1, she'll foul away the first pitch she sees. Count 0-1 on the right fielder, Paige Attaway. Second pitch of the at-bat, a slow roller back to Branscombe, who fires to first and takes care of Attaway for the first out of the inning. 1 down, that brings up Emma Sowell for Nighthawk Nation. The freshman first baseman charges into the batter's box, ready to go. It's a first pitch ball for Sowell, a good eye for the freshman, as she looks to put it in play and be the first base runner for NPC today. The 1-0 from Branscombe gets away from the hurler, ball 2. And now Branscombe finds her sweet spot right down the middle for strike 1 on Emma Sowell. 2-1 on Emma. Emma reached base twice in Game 1, an RBI double in the 2nd, scoring a run, walked in her last at-bat in the 6th. Three balls, 1 strike on Emma Sowell. Branscombe ready, aims, fires, and there's a liner over to first. The ball is bobbled, and Sowell is too fast. Base runner aboard, tying run aboard for NPC. And now, Rachel Lawyer. Lawyer with an excellent, well-rounded performance in the opener. Not only robbing a home run out in left field, blasted a 2-run homer, went 3 for 4. She swings at the first pitch she sees, fouls it out of play. Yeah, 3 for 4 for Lawyer, including a 2-run homer, an RBI single, just a regular single, 3 runs scored. Count is 0-1 on the left fielder. She'll connect on that one, send it foul the opposite way, as she looks to straighten it out here at home. Count is 0-2 on Lawyer. On its way from Branscombe, a pitch out there, no desperation swing from Lawyer. Emma Sowell over at first for NPC, ready to sprint at the crack of the bat. The 1-2, same place, same result, ball 2. And a good eye by Lawyer, who remains locked in here in this 3 spot in the Nighthawk lineup. On its way, chipped away, foul ball. 2-2 on Rachel Lawyer. Here's the pitch. Chopped away, foul. Lawyer with her 7th homer of the season in game 1. Could give the Nighthawks the lead with 1 swing here. Takes that one low, 3-2. Caitlin Marino waiting for her turn next in the on-deck circle. The 3-2 sent foul down toward the Aviator dugout. This at-bat continues. Branscombe locked in, has the one she wants from Sanabria. The 3-2 sent foul out of play. The energy's coming out of the Nighthawk dugout here, cheering on their sophomore teammate Rachel Lawyer. Full count, payoff pitch on its way, popped up, another foul ball. Souvenir for one of the many fans in the stands here at Majestic Park today. And if you're local, there's still plenty of time for you to get down to the ballpark for some great NJCAA Region 2 action today. Nighthawks winners in game 1, 14-6, walking it off in the bottom of the 5th inning. Lawyer looking to start the scoring here. The 3-2 fouled back. Lawyer continues to battle in the box for the Nighthawks. 3-2 pitch, ball 4. Lawyer wins the battle. She'll head on down to first. Next up for NPC, hard-hitting catcher Caitlin Marino. Marino was a tough out to get for the Aviators in game 1, reaching base all 4 times she came to the dish. A single, a double, 2 walks, 1 run driven in, 3 runs scored. Count is 1-0 on Marino. And another one down in the dirt, 2-0. Tying run in scoring position, Emma Sowell standing on second. The 2-0. Up and in on the inside, a quick 3-0 on Caitlin Marino. Branscombe fires, outer edge, ball 4. That'll load the bases in the bottom of the 1st. A juicy opportunity for Brook Labuff as the DP makes her way to the dish. Labuff wastes no time getting into the batter's box here. 1 out, bases loaded. First pitch on its way low, ball 1. And there's a strike as Branscombe finds her way across the middle to bring it even, 1 apiece. Labuff will connect on that one out to center. A jumping catch, and here comes Sowell to tie the game. RBI sacrifice fly for Labuff. We're all knotted up at 1 for Macy Graves. The Nighthawk third baseman heads home, looking to bring in Rachel Lawyer for the lead. It's a first pitch strike from Branscombe. On its way, Graves pops that one up. Foul ball out of play. And the third baseman behind on strikes 0-2. Delaney Lloyd waiting in the wings. Should Graves reach here in the bottom of the inning? On its way, Graves with the one-hopper. Over to second. That ball is bobbled. Could be trouble. Everybody's safe. Rachel Lawyer comes in to score the second run of the game for NPC. Now it's Delaney Lloyd's turn. D'Lo batting for the first time in the series today, looking to keep the rally rolling for the home team. She'll take strike one on the first pitch thrown by Branscombe. Lloyd with the connection in foul territory. That ball is dropped. The at-bat will continue. Oh, and 2 on NPC's Delaney Lloyd. On its way, connection out toward right field. The catch is made, and we go to the second inning here at the ballpark where NPC grabs the lead. 2-1, your score. We'll be right back on the Nighthawk Network.
Hot Springs was built on water and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
The Arkansas Travelers Youth Foundation is the official public charity for the Arkansas Travelers. The Travs Youth Foundation helps kids get outside and play ball by breaking down barriers to participation. With rising costs and limited local opportunities, the obstacles are huge. The ATYF provides grants, college scholarships, and dozens of free community events designed to inspire the love of sports in the next generation. Visit Travs.com under the Community tab to find out how you can help donate, volunteer, and request aid.
Top of the second inning here at the ballpark. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. Jaylee Hawthorne returns to the circle, now with the lead for NPC. Nighthawks able to get it done methodically. Brook Labuff coming in with a big RBI sacrifice fly. NPC plating the second run as Rachel Lawyer came in on a Macy Graves reaching on an error. And due up for the Aviators. Here in the top of the second inning, we'll see Mabry Tyner, Kinley Mitchell, and Danica Brown, the 7, 8, and 9 hitters. First pitch from Jaylee Hawthorne, a strike to start the second inning. That one gets away from the hurler. Hawthorne working high in the zone there to bring it even, 1-1. Hawthorne tries to get it to the knees there. Gets the ball call, 2-1. Hawthorne able to hit her sweet spot there on the outer edge. Strike 2, now 2-2 on Mabry Tyner, the designated player. The Aviators now down for the first time in Game 2, looking to battle back. And that's going to be strike 3 looking. A K for Hawthorne, her second of the day, her second in a row dating back to the previous inning. A big first out to start the second. Next up, Kenley Mitchell. The first baseman digs in for ASU-Newport. First pitch of the at-bat, fouled away. The count is 0-1. Hawthorne looking to go back to work here. Pitch on its way. That one, a high fly ball. It stays in the yard and right into the glove of Rachel Lawyer. 2 down. Next up, the number 9 hitter in the lineup, left fielder Danica Brown. Brown went 1 for 2 in the opener, a single and a run scored. First pitch from Jaylee Hawthorne. Ball 1. Hawthorne fires in a fireball there. Ball 2 as it rises just too far above the letters. Right at the knees. Hawthorne back on the attack, working back into the count with a 2-1 offering. Digging back in is Brown. Top of the order. Due up next, Kylie Branscombe waiting in the on-deck circle. The 2-1. A little too low. 3-1. The Aviators threatening a base runner, trying to put the tying run aboard here in the top of the second. The 3-1. That drops low. Ball 4. And Brown will reach on a 2-out walk. If you're ASU-Newport, this is exactly who you want at the plate here. Kylie Branscombe, 1 for 1 in this contest already. And Branscombe reaching base 2 out of 3 attempts in the opener. A lot of consistency here out of the Aviators pitcher. And NPC wanting to make sure that Jaylee Hawthorne knows who she's dealing with here at the top of the order. Some words of encouragement coming in from her Nighthawk teammates. Now the meeting in the circle comes to an end. 2 outs, 1 on. Runner on first is Brown. First pitch drops low, 1-0. Hawthorne looking to go back to work here. Has the one she wants, fires away for a strike. A throw down to first, and Brown is back in time safely. Count now 1-1 on Kylie Branscombe. Pitch on its way, cranked out to left. No problem, says Rachel Lawyer, who makes the grab. We're headed to the bottom of the second. NPC leads it 2-1 right here on the Nighthawk Network.
The Arkansas Travelers Youth Foundation is the official public charity for the Arkansas Travelers. The Travs Youth Foundation helps kids get outside and play ball by breaking down barriers to participation. With rising costs and limited local opportunities, the obstacles are huge. The ATYF provides grants, college scholarships, and dozens of free community events designed to inspire the love of sports in the next generation. Visit Travs.com under the Community tab to find out how you can help donate, volunteer, and request aid.
Hot Springs was built on water and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
The Nighthawks hang on to a 2-1 advantage as we head to the bottom of the second inning. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. Glad to have you with us on the broadcast today. And Aviator Nation is watching back on campus in Newport. Hello to all the Aviator fans tuning in. Wish you were here, but so glad that we have the opportunity to bring the game to you. Lindsey Graves says, stay with it, Aviators. The Nighthawks come to bat in the bottom of the inning. Hadley James, the shortstop, will start things off for the home team. A first pitch strike coming in from Kylie Branscombe, the pitcher. Second pitch of the at-bat, James watches it drop low, 1-1 to bring it even on the Nighthawk shortstop. Pitch on its way and missing above the letters. Hadley James, who has played third base for the majority of the season for NPC, recently making the defensive shift over to shortstop. And it appears to be a really good move for this Nighthawk squad here. A lot of versatility out of that infielder. And it's the kind of leadership you hope to get out of your freshman, especially in a region as competitive as Region 2. The 3-1. James connects on it out to right. The catch is made, one away. Next up for Nighthawk Nation, Kira Burkhart. Burkhart with some ESPN Web Gem-worthy catches out in center field in the opener. Not a bad day at the plate as well. She'll take strike one on the first pitch thrown by Branscombe. Yeah, Burkhart 2 for 3 in the opener. 2 singles, 2 runs scored. And one of the speediest Nighthawks to enter the batter's box. Check swing up high, didn't go, brings it even, 1 apiece. As Burkhart steps back into the box, ready to rock for the Nighthawks. 1-1 from Branscombe, fouled away. A pitch down in the dirt and a good eye from Burkhart. That brings it even, 2 apiece. On its way and fouled away. A laser toward the Aviator dugout. Once again, shout outs to a couple of Nighthawk baseball players helping us out as assistants for Nighthawk softball today. Mr. Eric Stidman, Mr. Caden Truelove. Count is 2-2. Burkhart will swing through for strike 3. Second out of the inning in the books. Back to the top of the order we go. Here comes Paige Attaway. Attaway into the box for NPC. Grounded out to the pitcher, her first time up. Connects on the first pitch she sees. Now Attaway is quick. Too quick. She beats that one out with ease. It's a 2-out base hit. Now the Nighthawks are grooving. A 2-out single. Emma Sowell comes to the dish, looking to add insurance runs for the home team. Sowell reached on an error her first time up. Came around to score one of those 2 Nighthawk runs in the first. Count is 1-0 on Sowell. Runner's going to take off for second, and Attaway will be caught stealing. That takes care of NPC in the second. We go to the third. The Nighthawks lead at 2-1. We're back in just a moment on the Nighthawk Network.
What does it mean to be taken care of? And to know that the people around you are taken care of too? What does it feel like to trust that you'll be able to get health care, to prevent illness, and to help you heal? Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield has been taking care of Arkansans for more than 75 years, providing health insurance and peace of mind, so you and the ones you love can live your best life your whole life long. Take good care, Arkansas.
Hot Springs was built on water. and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
2 innings in the books. We go to the third. NPC leading 2-1 here in our Region 2 finale today. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. The Arkansas State University-Newport Aviators come to the plate as we go to the third. 2, 3, and 4 hitters due up. That's Katie Moore, Gracie Smith, and Shaylee Mayfield. Jaylee Hawthorne back in the circle for the home team. Looking for the series sweep over the Aviators today. First pitch of the at-bat, ball 1. Moore flew out to Kira Burkhart, her first time up today. Moore blasted a 3-run homer in game 1. She connects on that one, a foul ball out of play. Souvenir for one of the many fans in the stands here at Majestic Park today. Temperature in the 80s today, but a nice breeze. You couldn't have picked a better day for some softball here in Hot Springs. The 1-1 gets away from Hawthorne, rolls over to Caitlin Marino, no harm done, 2-1. Hawthorne locks back in from out on the rubber. The 2-1 ground ball. Lloyd gets it on the backhand, fires to first, but not in time. That was a difficult to field ground ball, and it results in a base runner as Katie Moore will beat it out for the infield single. Tying run now on first for the Aviators as Gracie Smith comes to the dish. Smith, the third baseman, is 1 for 1 with a base hit. 1 on, no one out for Newport. The first pitch from Hawthorne dips low, 1-0. Hawthorne's 1-0 on its way, just below the knees for a ball 2 call. Breeze continuing to blow here at the ballpark. In toward home plate. Count 2-0, pitch on its way. Now a near miss 3-0. Smith in the driver's seat as she steps back into the batter's box. Hawthorne looking to rally back from behind, strike 1. Three balls, 1 strike. Pitch on its way and fouled away. Got her swinging high in the zone, brings the count full. The Aviators are threatening to put the first two batters on base. Here in the third, 3-2 payoff pitch on its way. A high-hanging pop-up to Rachel Lawyer, who makes the grab for the out. Another fly ball to Rachel Lawyer, her 4th here in Game 2. Next up for the Aviators, center fielder Shaylee Mayfield. Mayfield flew out to Rachel Lawyer, her first time up. One out, one on. There's the bunt. Picked up by Hawthorne. Fires to first. Not in time. Now over to second. Everyone is safe. A perfectly placed slash bunt puts Mayfield on first. Moore goes to second. That brings up Bailey Sanabria, the catcher. Sanabria with an RBI single, her first time up. First pitch from Hawthorne, another bunt down. This one picked up by Graves, fires to first and gets the out. That'll be the second out of the inning. It scoots runners to second and third, respectively, for the Aviators, who threaten to tie up this contest here. It's up to Jessa Wiles to keep the rally rolling for ASU-Newport. Wiles 0 for 1 with a strikeout, swings at the first pitch she sees. 0-1. Hawthorne looking to strand two in scoring position here. Pitch on its way, too low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hawthorne serves one up, a strike down at the knees. The throw to third gets away, and the Aviators are going to tie it up with Katie Moore coming home. A throw down the third goes awry. That ties up this ball game. Now a runner on third in Shaylee Mayfield. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hawthorne throws high, 2-2. Trying to get a chase there, nothing going. Now 2's on the board for Newport. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The go-ahead run is on third. Hawthorne fires, strike 3 looking. And a big punch out there for NPC. We go to the bottom of the third. A 2-2 ball game on the Nighthawk Network.
Football is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
What does it mean to be taken care of? And to know that the people around you are taken care of too? What does it feel like to trust that you'll be able to get health care, to prevent illness, and to help you heal? Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield has been taking care of Arkansans for more than 75 years, providing health insurance and peace of mind, so you and the ones you love can live your best life your whole life long. Take good care, Arkansas.
Into the bottom of the third inning we go. The Nighthawks come to the dish, looking to regain the lead. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. We'll see the 2, 3, and 4 hitters for Nighthawk Nation. Emma Sowell, Rachel Lawyer, and Caitlin Marino. We see that energy coming in the comments section. Keep it coming. Doesn't matter which team you're rooting for. Let us know where you're watching from and who you're excited to see. We'll get to more of your comments here in just a moment. Branscombe retakes the circle. Sowell in the batter's box. We're ready for the bottom of the third inning. First pitch sails in for a strike. 0-1 quickly on NPC's first baseman, Emma Sowell. Emma reached on an error her first time up back in the first. Came around to score as part of that 2-run first inning. And with a good eye, she'll bring this count even, 1 apiece. 1 ball, 1 strike, and the dugout is alive for NPC here in game 2. The 1-1, it drops just a little bit too low. A good eye by the freshman hitter as the count goes in her favor, 2-1. On its way, up and in, tried to jam her, no swing, and now the Nighthawks threaten to put the leadoff batter on. Here comes the 3-1. Ball 4, a leadoff walk. That summons Rachel Lawyer to the batter's box. Lawyer with a walk and a run scored in this one. She wastes no time taking her turn. First pitch, ball 1 and a ball out to try to see if Sowell will swipe second. She stays put over at first base, but ready to sprint at the crack of the bat. Pitch on its way. Lawyer swings for the fences, but comes up empty. No harm done, 1-1. Branscombe fires, it gets away, and Sowell takes off for second. She'll get there standing up. 2 balls, 1 strike. The Nighthawk go-ahead run now in scoring position. Lawyer digs back in, ready to put it in play. The 2-1, connection. Deep fly ball to left. It stays in the yard. It's caught in foul territory. That's the first out of the inning. Next up, Caitlin Marino. Caitlin walked her first time up in the first. The Nighthawk catcher stands in, looking to bring Emma Sowell home. 1 out, 1 on. She'll swing and foul the first pitch away, just out of play, down near the left field corner. Back into the box is Marino. The count 0-1. Connection out to right. That ball is caught. Tagging and heading for third is Sowell. She'll slide in head first. There's 2 outs for Brook Labuff. The designated player digs in for NPC, trying to bring Sowell home. First pitch. Labuff sends it deep to left, at the wall, over the wall. Labuff will touch them all for National Park College. A 2-run blast for NPC. And she'll be mobbed at home plate. Brook Labuff, no doubt about it, off the tip of the bat. The Nighthawks are back out in front. Next up, Macy Graves for NPC. Graves digs in, seeing if she can keep the rally rolling. Branscom's first pitch fouled away. Brook Labuff's first homer of the season was a good one, as that one dips low for ball 1. Graves watches it sail, count even, 1 apiece. On its way, popped up into deep second base, where the catch is made, and the Nighthawks are retired in the third. Not before a 2-run homer from Brook Labuff puts the Nighthawks out front 4-2. We'll be right back. This is Nighthawks softball on the Nighthawk Network.
Hot Springs was built on water and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
What does it mean to be taken care of? And to know that the people around you are taken care of too? What does it feel like to trust that you'll be able to get health care, to prevent illness, and to help you heal? Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield has been taking care of Arkansans for more than 75 years, providing health insurance and peace of mind, so you and the ones you love can live your best life your whole life long. Take good care, Arkansas.
NPC regains the lead on a Brook Labuff long ball. I'm Mark Oliver, 4-2. Your score, Jaylee Hawthorne back to the circle for National Park College. It will be the 7, 8, and 9 hitters due up for the Aviators. Here's Mabry Tyner, the DP. Struck out her first time up and takes strike 1 on the first pitch thrown. We'll also see Kenley Mitchell and Danica Brown later on here in the 4th inning of our finale today, Game 2 of our doubleheader. The 0-1 dies right before the plate, 1-1. Hawthorne with a deep breath lets it roll as that one drops too low, 2-1. A good eye for Tyner, who looks to get on base for the first time in Game 2. Tyner also 0 for 3 in the opener. She'll connect on that one, a foul ball Back to the screen, 0-2, or 2-2. On its way, outer edge, just missing off target, ball 3. The count is full on the leadoff hitter, Mabry Tyner. The payoff pitch from Hawthorne drops low, and that'll put a batter aboard. The potential tying run comes to the plate as Kenley Mitchell comes to the dish, 0 for 1 with a fly out to Lawyer today. A rogue baseball enters the field and now back out of the way. We're ready to resume here in the top of the 4th. No one out, 1 on, and a swing and a miss to start the at-bat against Kenley Mitchell. Connection back through the middle and into center field. Burkhart picks it up quickly, but 2 are on for the Aviators. The tying run now standing on first. Kenley Mitchell with the comebacker. Hawthorne unable to stop it before it goes into center. Now Danica Brown comes to the plate. Brown reached base her first time up with a walk. Still no one out for Newport here in the 4th. Pitch on its way. The bunt popped up, foul ball, and no play for Marino to be made. Count will be 0-1 on Danica Brown. The left fielder, top of the order, due up next. Hawthorne fires at the knees, gets the strike call, evading the bunt attempt. That's a well-placed pitch from Jaylee Hawthorne. Count is 0-2. Hawthorne delivers, and there's a pop-up. Foul territory, no problem, says Macy Graves. That's the first out of the inning, and it's a big one. It alleviates some pressure on this Nighthawk defense. Top of the order is here. It's Kylie Branscombe. Branscombe's 1 for 2 with a single and a fly out today. 1 run scored. First pitch on its way, lasered foul. Count is 0-1. Hawthorne's next offering on its way. The bunt attempt pulled back in time for ball 1. Middle infield ready to strike on a ground ball. Hadley James at shortstop. Delaney Lloyd at second for the home team. Trying to get the Nighthawks out of the jam, protect the lead. Hawthorne fires low and away. There's a throw down to second, but the Aviators are back safely. Two balls, 1 strike on Kylie Branscombe. On its way too high, ball 3. The Aviators could load them here in the 4th. The 3-1, strike 2 through the middle. Slight hesitation from Branscombe at the plate. This count is full. And a look of determination on Jaylee Hawthorne's face. If looks could kill, there'd be an ambulance at home plate right now. The 3-2. Ball 4, Branscombe wins the battle. The bases are loaded for ASU-Newport. And a hot hitter comes to the plate. It's Katie Moore. NPC is going to talk about it here. Time called in the infield. Moore, 1 for 2 here in game 2. A single and a run scored her last time up in the third. But the Nighthawks did their research and know all too well about Katie Moore reaching base all 3 times in the opener, including a 3-run homer as well. This is a good leadership call from the catcher, Caitlin Marino. Everybody understands the assignment. Meeting over, back to business. Here in the top of the 4th, bases loaded, 1 away. Tyner on 3rd, Mitchell on 2nd, Branscombe on 1st. The hitter is Katie Moore. First pitch, ground ball, Graves. A force out at home for the 2nd out. Right place, right time for Macy Graves. That alleviates a lot of pressure on this defense here, as Tyner is forced out for the 2nd out. The hitter will be Gracie Smith. 1 for 2 with the base hit dating back to the 1st inning. And a first pitch strike from Hawthorne. Mitchell on 3rd, Branscombe on 2nd, Moore on 1st. The Aviators hoping to chip away at the deficit here. A big at-bat for Newport. The 0-1, too high. Just above the letters on that fire ball from Jaylee Hawthorne. On its way, and a chip shot foul into the Nighthawk dugout. Hawthorne now 1 strike away from getting out of the jam here in the 4th. 3 strikeouts today for Hawthorne as she looks for her 4th. The 1-2. Too low, Hawthorne with pitches to work with there. An intended pitch, trying to get a desperate hitter to swing. Nothing going there. 2's on the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. On its way. And that'll bring the count full. Drama here in the top of the 4th inning. Bases loaded, full count. A big pitch here for Hawthorne. The 3-2 connected, foul, and this at-bat continues. Back into the circle is Jaylee Hawthorne. Gracie Smith looking to drive in runs. The 3-2. That'll be ball 4, and that walks in the 3rd run of the game for ASU-Newport. The bases remain loaded, and next up is the center fielder, Shaylee Mayfield.
You gotta get on your toes, kid. Let's go.
Mitchell comes in to score. Branscombe to 3rd. Moore to 2nd. Smith on 1st. It's a first pitch strike to Mayfield. Shaylee got her first hit of the contest, her last time up in the 3rd. A base hit. A base hit here would tie the game, and potentially more for Newport. The 0-1 popped up, foul ball out of play. Off the top of the grandstand, Hawthorne ahead in the count, 0-2. Hawthorne fires and a grounder. Foul ball on the 3rd base line. On its way from Hawthorne, another foul ball. The freshman hurler has done well to keep the Aviator hitters guessing. But ASU-Newport continues to threaten here in the top of the fourth inning. That one drops low, 1-2. Pitch on its way, lined fair down the left field line into the corner. The Aviators are going to gain the lead, 2-run score. A third run comes in. It's a 3-run double for ASU-Newport. The floodgates open for the Aviators here in the fourth inning. They will take a 6-4 advantage. Mayfield plants that one firmly into left field, driving in 3. And we're going to have a meeting in the circle for National Park College to talk about it here. We'll keep it right here on the Nighthawk Network. Mayfield driving in Branscombe, Moore, and Smith. And the Aviators are back up top, back on top, I should say, here in game 2. When it's all said and done, Mayfield standing on second. The hitter will be Bailey Sanabria, the catcher. Sanabria is 1 for 2 in this contest. An RBI single in the first. The Aviators with the momentum here in the fourth. Still 2 outs. The Nighthawks hoping to stop the bleeding here. Hawthorne's first pitch is a strike. A good answer for the hurler. Hawthorne winds and fires another one. Gets the foul ball swing. Now it's 0-2. Hawthorne looking to win the battle and send her team to the batter's box. On its way, high, ball 1. On its way, ground ball to James. She'll turn and fire to first. Sowell makes the play. Fourth inning, headed to the bottom. NPC trails 6-4. We'll be right back. This is Nighthawk softball on the Nighthawk Network.
The Arkansas Travelers Youth Foundation is the official public charity for the Arkansas Travelers. The Travs Youth Foundation helps kids get outside and play ball by breaking down barriers to participation. With rising costs and limited local opportunities, the obstacles are huge. The ATYF provides grants, college scholarships, and dozens of free community events designed to inspire the love of sports in the next generation. Visit Travs.com under the Community tab to find out how you can help donate, volunteer, and request aid.
Baseball is how I rise above alcohol and drugs.
Seven, 8, and 9 hitters do it for NPC, trailing by 2 runs as we go to the bottom of the fourth inning. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. We'll see D'Lo, Hadley, James, and Kiki Burkhart in the batter's box for the home team. A 4-run top of the fourth for the Aviators. And the biggest hit of the ball game for the Aviators, a 3-run double from Shaylee Mayfield. This one is far from over in our finale today. And certainly a much closer contest than what we saw in the opener here. It's Delaney Lloyd who starts things off for NPC. Lloyd flew out to right field her first time up, and she's going to send it into center field to make good on it. One pitch, one runner on for NPC. Lloyd is aboard. Here comes Hadley James. The shortstop steps to the plate, representing the tying run in our ball game. She'll make connection there. And that'll be a fair ball, and that's going to take care of James. 2 pitches, 1 away. Now it's Kira Burkhart's turn for NPC. Next up, Kira Burkhart, the center fielder. Struck out her first time up, takes ball 1. Delaney Lloyd over at first for the home team, National Park College. Branscombe winds and fires. There's a slow roller over to third, firing to first, takes care of Burkhart, 2 down. And to the top of the order we go. Here's Paige Attaway. Runner in scoring position as Attaway comes to the plate, 2 down. NPC doesn't have to get all 2 of them here, but would love to chip away. Good eye by Attaway. Count goes to 1-0 to start the at-bat here. Second pitch coming in from Branscombe. Called a strike on the outer edge. Well placed by the hurler to bring it even 1 apiece. 1 ball, 1 strike on Paige Attaway. Here's the next pitch. It drops low, 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 outs, and they're trying to bring Delaney Lloyd home from second base. Emma Sowell waiting in the wings in the on-deck circle. Should the 4th inning continue? Ball 3 on the inside. Pitch on its way. Back to the pitcher. The throw over to first. And down go the Nighthawks in the 4th. We head to the 5th. Aviators lead it 6-4. We'll be right back on the Nighthawk Network.
What does it mean to be taken care of? And to know that the people around you are taken care of too? What does it feel like to trust that you'll be able to get health care, to prevent illness, and to help you heal? Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield has been taking care of Arkansans for more than 75 years, providing health insurance and peace of mind, so you and the ones you love can live your best life your whole life long. Take good care, Arkansas.
Basketball is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
Into the 5th inning we go, and we've got a good one on our hands here at the ballpark, Majestic Park, here in Hot Springs National Park, Arkansas. I'm Mark Oliver with National Park College. Glad to have you along for the ride today. Darla back on the broadcast saying, good job, Aviators. It's been a fun one. ASU-Newport in the lead, looking to add to the lead. Holding on to 2-run advantage here in the swing at the first pitch. And that'll put Jessa Wiles on base. A hard-hit ground ball up the middle. Nothing going for Hadley James there, but she's able to stop it and prevent it from turning into an extra base hit. So Wiles will reach. The leadoff hitter is aboard. Wiles first hit at the ball game here. Next up, Mabry Tyner, the designated player. She'll bunt at the ball here, right down the line, and foul for a reset back home. Tyner reached on a walk her last time up, part of that big 4-run 4th for ASU-Newport. She comes back to the dish looking to straighten it out here. On its way, there's the bunt to the pitcher. Over to first. Lloyd makes the play. One away. The Aviators are content with playing small ball. Looking for insurance runs here. The sacrifice bunt puts Wiles into scoring position. Next up, Kenley Mitchell. Mitchell collected her first hit of the day. Back in the 4th inning. Also coming around to score on that 3-run double. Pitch on its way. Ball 1. Hawthorne looking to go back to work in the circle here for NPC. On its way, a swing and a miss up high. Beautiful rise pitch coming in from Jaylee. 1-1 the count. On the hitter, Kenley Mitchell. There's a pop-up. Foul ball out of the yard, out of play. A souvenir for one of the fans in the stands. 2 strikes on the hitter, Mitchell. Here's the pitch from Hawthorne. And jammed her. Able to get a piece on it was Mitchell to stay alive in the at-bat here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out, runner on second for ASU-Newport. Hawthorne wheels and deals at the knees, a foul ball. Mitchell looking to straighten it out here. Danica Brown waiting on deck, waiting for her turn. The 1-2. A near miss from Jaylee Hawthorne there. As it looked to dip right below the shoulders, it's called ball 2. Count even, 2 apiece. Hawthorne will try again. Coming up empty, 3-2. Count is full as Hawthorne toes the rubber. Here we go. Payoff pitch. Grounder to James. A long throw to first. Sowell can't field it. The Aviators are coming home to score the 7th run. A pickle situation here. The runner is back safely. ASU-Newport adds to its lead. Coming in to score is Jessa Wiles. Kenley Mitchell safe at first. A 3-run lead for ASU-Newport as we reach the 9th hitter in the lineup, Danica Brown. Brown 0 for 1 in this contest with a pop out to Macy Graves. She swings through the first pitch, strike 1. Runner on first is Kenley Mitchell. Here's the 0-1, fouled away. Hawthorne looking to take care of business here with the top of the order due up next. On its way and a foul ball. Hawthorne locks in the pitch. Marino ready. The strike down to first, and the base runner back in time. That's ball 1 of the at-bat. Hawthorne's 1-2. Jammed her on the inside. Ground ball to Graves. Fires to first. 2 down. Macy Graves with the scoop. Sowell digs it out. 2 down. Runner on second now is Mitchell. It's the top of the order with Kylie Branscombe coming home. Branscombe's reached base twice in this ballgame, a single and a walk, scoring twice, and she delivers a shot into left field. Rachel Lawyer gets it in quickly. Runners on the corners for ASU-Newport. The inning continues. Here comes Katie Moore, who's reached base in consecutive at-bats. A third inning single, a fourth inning fielder's choice, scoring her last 2 times on base. ASU-Newport, no doubt about it, trying to blow this game wide open in the 5th. Hawthorne looking to shut it down from inside the circle. First pitch dips low, ball 1. This would be a big out to get for the Nighthawks defensively against Moore, who came into this series as the team's leader in batting average. Pitch on its way, too high. A throw to first, and the runner is safe. 2-0 on Katie Moore. That ball lifted out to left field. Rachel Lawyer reels it in, and the Nighthawks will come to the bat in the bottom of the 5th inning, trailing by 3. 7-4 your score. We'll be right back. This is National Park College Nighthawks softball on the Nighthawk Network.
Baseball is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
The Arkansas Travelers Youth Foundation is the official public charity for the Arkansas Travelers. The Travs Youth Foundation helps kids get outside and play ball by breaking down barriers to participation. With rising costs and limited local opportunities, the obstacles are huge. The ATYF provides grants, college scholarships, and dozens of free community events designed to inspire the love of sports in the next generation. Visit Travs.com under the Community tab to find out how you can help donate, volunteer, and request aid.
Nighthawks go to work in the bottom of the 5th inning, trailing by 3. 2, 3, and 4 hitters due up. Emma Sowell, Rachel Lawyer, and Caitlin Marino. 3 heavy hitters step to the plate for NPC, looking to battle back from behind in the 5th inning. We've been here before. Nighthawks trailed by 3 runs in the opener before coming from behind with a big inning and ultimately sending the Aviators to defeat by a score of 14-6. Sowell looking to start strong here in the bottom of the 5th inning. She'll watch that one in low. A quick 2-0 offering on the Nighthawk first baseman. Down 3, the Nighthawk dugout is alive as ever. That ball is bobbled over at third, and the leadoff hitter is aboard for NPC. All it takes is one spark to ignite a wildfire for this Nighthawk offense. Here comes Rachel Lawyer looking to do her part. First pitch, she'll connect on it over to third. The out at second, and Lawyer will be safe at first. Here comes Caitlin Marino. The Nighthawk catcher steps to the dish against Kylie Branscombe. First pitch, and it's a pitch out, trying to see what Lawyer will do on the base path. 1 out, 1 on for NPC. Branscombe has the one she wants. On its way in a laser down the third base line and foul. 1 ball, 1 strike on NPC's Caitlin Marino. There's the pitch and a high fly ball into the outfield. Center field sails underneath it. Catch is made by Shaylee Mayfield. 2 down. NPC needs a big hit. Here comes big hitter Brook Labuff. Labuff absolutely smashed a 2-run homer her last time up. Connects on the first pitch she sees. Back to the pitcher. And down go the Nighthawks in the 5th. The 6th inning is next. The Aviators lead it 7-4. We'll be right back on the Nighthawk Network.
Hot Springs was built on water and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
The Arkansas Travelers Youth Foundation is the official public charity for the Arkansas Travelers. The Travs Youth Foundation helps kids get outside and play ball by breaking down barriers to participation. With rising costs and limited local opportunities, the obstacles are huge. The ATYF provides grants, college scholarships, and dozens of free community events designed to inspire the love of sports in the next generation. Visit Travs.com under the Community tab to find out how you can help donate, volunteer, and request aid.
We've reached the 6th inning here in our finale today. ASU-Newport trying to force this series split with National Park College. 7-4 your score. The Aviators come to the bat in the top of the 6th inning. It'll be the 3, 4, and 5 hitters in the lineup. Gracie Smith, Shaylee Mayfield, and Bailey Sanabria. Jaylee Hawthorne looking to go back to work in the circle for NPC. Smith has reached base twice in 3 attempts here in the finale. It's a first pitch ball from Jaylee Hawthorne. Smith with a single in the first, walking in the 4th and scoring a run. Hawthorne looks to work back down in the zone there, a little bit too low below the knees. Marino unable to frame it. The count is 2-0. Hawthorne trying to work high in the zone. Goes too high. It's 3 balls, no strikes. On its way, right down the middle, right on the money for Hawthorne. 3 balls, 1 strike. There's a connection, a foul ball out of play. The count goes full on the leadoff hitter, Gracie Smith, the 3rd baseman. A big pitch incoming here from NPC's Jaylee Hawthorne. On its way, strike 3, got her looking. A huge punch out for Hawthorne. That'll send Smith back to the dugout, first out of the inning. 4th strikeout of the day for Hawthorne, a big one. Now to the plate is Shaylee Mayfield. Mayfield has been one of the hotter hitters in this Newport lineup today. And Hawthorne starts the battle with a strike. Mayfield's 3-run double in the 4th gave Newport the lead. And the Aviators are still holding on by 3. Hawthorne's 2nd pitch just outside, 1-1. The Nighthawk infield getting loud, cheering on their pitcher. Hawthorne at the ready. Induces the pop-up foul ball swing. That one out of play. But nevertheless, 2 strikes on the center fielder, Shaylee Mayfield. Mayfield 2 for 3 at the plate here in game 2. Hawthorne's pitch, another foul ball. So the at-bat continues, 1 ball, 2 strikes on Mayfield. Back in action, ready to rock. Mayfield digs back in. Here's the pitch. That one's taken out to deep second base where Delaney Lloyd makes the grab. 2 down. Takes care of a big hitter in Shaylee Mayfield. 2 up, 2 down here in the 6th inning. It all rests on the bat of Bailey Sanabria, the catcher. Sanabria 1 for 3 in this contest, an RBI single dating back to the 1st inning. Hawthorne's first pitch, low, 1-0. Second pitch of the at-bat sails high. Good eye by the hitter. 2 balls, no strikes. Hawthorne delivers down the middle and gets the foul ball swing. Hawthorne has done well to keep the hitters off track for the Aviators. Numerous foul balls to help build her strike count. The 2-1, a little bit too high. The Aviators are threatening a 2-out base runner in Bailey Sanabria. Jessa Wiles awaits on deck. The 3-1, ground ball to shortstop. James bobbles the ball. And he'll be safe over at first. A 2-out base runner aboard. Sanabria will reach on the error. That brings up Jessa Wiles. Wiles collected her first hit of the contest an inning ago, back in the 5th. Scoring the lone Aviator run in the 5th. Looking to do it again. First pitch to Wiles. High, ball 1. Sanabria, the runner, over at first for ASU-Newport. There's a connection, a foul ball off the screen. 1 ball, 1 strike. On its way, that one hangs in the air. Rachel Lawyer makes yet another defensive grab. We go to the bottom of the 6th inning. The Nighthawks trail by 3 and need some runs. We'll be right back. This is Nighthawks softball on the Nighthawk Network.
What does it mean to be taken care of? And to know that the people around you are taken care of too? What does it feel like to trust that you'll be able to get health care, to prevent illness, and to help you heal? Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield has been taking care of Arkansans for more than 75 years, providing health insurance and peace of mind, so you and the ones you love can live your best life your whole life long. Take good care, Arkansas.
Hot Springs was built on water and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
It's the bottom of the 6th here in Hot Springs. And Hot Springs team, the National Park College Nighthawks, find themselves trailing 7-4. Macy Graves will start things off as we go to the bottom of the penultimate inning. In our contest, we'll also see Delaney Lloyd and Hadley James. Later on in the 6th, Macy Graves reached once on an error back in the 1st, looking for her first official hit of the contest. Here in game 2, Kylie Branscombe back in the circle for ASU-Newport, looking to hold on to that 3-run lead. There's one right up the middle. One pitch and a pitch planted firmly into center field as NPC has a base runner aboard. Next up, Nighthawks second baseman Delaney Lloyd. Lloyd 1 for 2 today with a base hit dating back to the 4th inning. The Nighthawks looking for momentum here. There's a connection, and over to second. Graves will be retired for the first out as Lloyd will beat it out on the fielder's choice. So Hadley James comes to the plate here. NPC moving quickly, getting aggressive in the batter's box. Connecting on the first pitch she sees, and that ball is down out in left field. Runners on first and second, and now the potential tying run comes to the dish. Here's Kira Burkhart. Burkhart 0 for 2 in this contest. First pitch, takes a hack at it, trying to slash bunt it down. A foul ball, 0-1. Runners on first and second for National Park College, 1 away. Branscombe has the one she wants, fires, and Burkhart pulls back just in time for the ball call, 1-1. First three batters have reached here in the bottom of the sixth. Burkhart connects. That ball's bobbled over at third. That could be trouble. Here comes Lloyd to score the fifth run of the ball game. The Nighthawks are heating up here in the sixth. Tying run now on first. 4 consecutive base runners have reached. The top of the order is here. Here's Paige Attaway. Attaway 1 for 3 today with a second inning single. Branscombe fires down in the dirt, reeled in by the catcher, Bailey Sanabria. One 1-0 on Attaway. Branscombe is all smiles as she delivers that one. A liner to third. Doubled up over at second. Double play. Right place, right time over at third base was Gracie Smith. The sixth inning is over. The Nighthawks get 1, 7-5 your score. The final inning comes your way next, right here on the Nighthawk Network.
Football is why I rise above alcohol and drugs.
What does it mean to be taken care of? And to know that the people around you are taken care of too? What does it feel like to trust that you'll be able to get health care, to prevent illness, and to help you heal? Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield has been taking care of Arkansans for more than 75 years, providing health insurance and peace of mind, so you and the ones you love can live your best life your whole life long. Take good care, Arkansas.
This is it. The seventh inning is here in our finale today. NPC trying to claw back from behind. Delaney Lloyd scoring a run in the bottom of the sixth. NPC cuts the deficit to 2. Jaylee Hawthorne back in the circle trying to hold the Aviators at bay. Leading things off for Newport, designated player Mabry Tyner. Swings for the fences on the first pitch she sees, strike 1. And time is called as Hadley James works to get a piece of dirt out of her eye. Very breezy day here at the ballpark today. And James looks like she's ready to keep going here. Count is 0-1 on Mabry Tyner. Hitless today in game 2. 0 for 2, has a walk to her name. Pitch on its way from Hawthorne, a little high, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike on Mabry Tyner. A high pop-up Out to the screen. Marino's going to make the catch. At the screen, Marino reels it in. That's the first out of the inning. High fives and handshakes coming in from her teammates. Tyner retired. Next up, Kinley Mitchell, the first baseman. Mitchell 2 for 3 at the plate today. 2 singles, 1 run scored, 1 run driven in. First pitch from Jaylee Hawthorne. Ball 1. Pitch on the outside. Marino unable to frame it. 2 balls, no strikes.
Hey, that's 2 great pitches, kid.
And a misfire up top. Ball 3. Hawthorne works her way on the outside. It's called ball 4. The Aviators are going to put a base runner on, so Mitchell reaches for the 3rd consecutive at-bat, and here comes the number 9 hitter, Danica Brown. Double play ball is open through the middle. Lloyd at second, James at short. Brown 0 for 2 with a walk. The first pitch is a bunt. Down to Graves, fires to Lloyd, who's unable to handle it. Here come the Aviators around the bases. They'll stay put at second and third. Brown will reach on the error. Top of the order is here. It's the pitcher, Kylie Branscombe. Branscombe is 2 for 3 with a walk, 2 runs scored. First pitch, lasered into left center field. That will score 1. That will score 2. It's 9-5 Newport. A 2-run double for Kylie Branscombe. Her 3rd hit of the ball game is a big one. Here comes Katie Moore. First pitch to Moore. That one sent sky high out to left field, and Lawyer brings it back in from outside the yard here. A run will score. She's able to tip it back in, but was unable to hang on to the ball for the out. And it allows the 10th run to come across here. It stops the homer. Time is called. Here comes Coach Watkins to talk about it. She's going to go out and talk to the infield umpire. Get an explanation here at the moment. It is the 3rd run that comes across this inning. Rachel Lawyer robs a 2nd home run in this series. I think what Coach Watkins is arguing is that there was an out call back at home. But then the ball was dropped by Lawyer out and left here. I believe play will continue as is, with the 10th run coming across for Newport here. There's a connection. That one popped up out to center field. Kira Burkhart makes the grab for the 2nd out of the inning. Two down as Gracie Smith is retired. Next up will be Shaylee Mayfield. A 3-run top of the 7th for ASU-Newport, adding insurance runs. The Nighthawks look to stop the bleeding here, setting up a do-or-die bottom of the 7th inning here at home. We've seen the Nighthawks score more than 5 runs in an inning in this series. Here's the 0-1. Popped up into the infield. James calls for the ball, makes the grab, and we're headed to the bottom of the 7th inning. The Nighthawks have some work to do. We'll be right back on the Nighthawk Network.
Hot Springs was built on water and built to be enjoyed. Hot Springs, Arkansas. Soak it up.
What does it mean to be taken care of? And to know that the people around you are taken care of too? What does it feel like to trust that you'll be able to get health care, to prevent illness, and to help you heal? Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield has been taking care of Arkansans for more than 75 years, providing health insurance and peace of mind, so you and the ones you love can live your best life your whole life long. Take good care, Arkansas.
It's the bottom of the 7th inning. The Nighthawks have their 2, 3, and 4 hitters due up. Emma Sowell, Rachel Lawyer, and Caitlin Marino. As I look at the stat sheet, these are 3 of the biggest offensive producers in this series today. Kylie Branscombe back in the circle looking for the complete game victory. The Nighthawks looking to upset the Aviators here with their back against the wall. Good eye by Sowell, who takes ball 1 on the first pitch thrown. The Nighthawks bringing some energy from the dugout as Sowell connects a laser down the right field line into the corner. Sowell will stand up with a leadoff double, and that's how you want to start if you're in PC. Next up, Rachel Lawyer. Lawyer has reached base 2 times in 3 at-bats here in Game 2. Still looking for her first official hit of the contest. It's ball 1 on the pitch outside from Branscombe. Branscombe wheels and deals, and Lawyer will foul that one down the third base line. The 1-1, a swing and a miss on the outside. Lawyer looking to protect here behind on strikes, 1 and 2. Still no one out. On its way, Lawyer with the chip shot over to third, firing to first. Lawyer retired. Sowell takes third. 1 out, a runner in scoring position. Here's Caitlin Marino. Marino hitless in the finale, 0 for 2 with a walk. Connects on the first pitch she sees. Out towards center field. The catch is made. And NPC will tag and score. Emma Sowell scores the 6th run of the ball game. Here's Brook Labuff. And I believe ASU-Newport is going to ask if she left early. And going to go appeal to the infield umpire here. They're going to say no. Sowell's run is going to count. You miss all the shots you don't take. Here's Brook Labuff. Branscombe's first pitch is launched out to center field. The catch is made. And this game comes to a close. ASU-Newport will secure the series split with a 10-6 victory on the road. Safe travels to our friends from Newport on their way back to Northeast Arkansas. NPC will have 3 consecutive splits in a row. Carl Albert, UA Rich Mountain, and now ASU-Newport. I'd like to thank everybody for joining us on the broadcast today. 500 for your voice of the Nighthawks. Here's to the next 500. It's been a pleasure being your sports broadcaster for all these years, and I'm not done yet. NPC falls in the finale, final score of 10-6. As we take a look at the schedule for NPC, Nighthawk softball will be back in action at ASU-Newport coming up on Thursday, 1 o'clock, 3 o'clock. As this series goes to the land of the Aviators next, our next Nighthawk Network broadcast will be Thursday, back at Majestic Park for Nighthawk baseball, as the boys play host to Arkansas State University Mid-South. I'm Mark Oliver. Make sure you like, subscribe to get notified every time we go live right here on the Nighthawk Network. This one's for the Nighthawks. We'll see you next time.